We were talking earlier about how there's more to what we do than just the money. You know, like there's riches in other ways. And that's not a popular message at conferences. That's not a message that I've shared personally as much. However, I can tell you that my father's been in the insurance industry for 32 years. This April 1st. And yeah, he's made a ton of money. But he's been able to give us 4 kids the life he wanted. He's been able to take our family on vacations every single year. Like he's been able to get to where we can go and travel to some different properties. Like he's got to where it's able to keep our family closer forever. Which I'm 30 now. Maybe I didn't understand that in my 20s. Maybe a just crazy shift in one day. I don't know. But I'm starting to like understand and appreciate some of that stuff. You know, like it's not something that. But this industry created that possibility. Like I shared it recently how only 4% of companies in the U.S. earn 7 figures a year. But there are more millionaires in our industry than any other industry in the world. But they're rich in a lot of other ways outside of just money. You know, like we have the financial freedom. Like I was telling at the training earlier, like my in-laws, once I got married, told my wife, like, why doesn't Cody go get a real job? I don't think they're saying that anymore, you know? Like that's what's so amazing about the opportunity we have and what we're doing. Like I can't think of another industry on planet Earth that actually helps people as much as this one. I just can't. You know, like I talked about how, for those that weren't there, we had a family friend pass away December 26th of 2020. My mom's best friend's husband. And the first thing that came to my mind is, did they have life insurance? Right? Well, the reason I asked that question is they were on my warm market list 10 years ago. And I didn't put forth the effort, the skill, the time, the follow-up, etc., to make sure that I helped them. And I was internally disappointed with my effort 10 years ago. Because that just happened December 26, 2020, and I've been in insurance since then, and they were on my market list. Well, what happened is, fortunately, they have a ton of life insurance, accident policies, like they're well taken care of. But if I would have been a little more persistent, followed up a little harder, and done the right thing, they would probably have more. Because what I'm learning is, like I just upped my own personal life insurance to, I think I have a couple policies, but like $5 or $6 million. And the reason is, which sounds like a lot of money. My wife and I live a great life. That's not going to carry me. That's not going to carry her for much more than like several years or maybe a decade. Like that's just not. So what I'm learning is, no matter how much life insurance or how much we help people, we're putting in a better situation, but it's never enough. You know, like whatever this family had that I don't even know, I haven't asked my mom, life insurance wise, it's not enough. It's not enough. One of the things that's fast forwarded, I felt like personally has fast forwarded my career the last 3 years, is things like this. And Tony talked about it at the training, how this was not available 17 years ago and how it didn't happen. You know, and it's like, if I can encourage you to do anything in 2021, it's do more of this. You know, like Joe's eventually probably gonna start rolling these out across the country. Who knows?
We're already talking about San Antonio.
There we go. Right there we go.
Where is Ron?
They're gonna start doing this. He's been doing it every month. This is special, right? Like this isn't about like you guys getting together and everybody, you know, selling each other and recruiting each other and everything else. Like this is about like, I am going to pick up a nugget. I'm going to pick up a relationship. I'm going to learn something from somebody. I'm going to be able to take something that somebody says and go back, and my income's going to go up. Because I'll be able to help more people because of it. Because 92% of insurance agents fail, which is why we have a conference called 8% Nation. And the reason why 92% of agents fail is they don't know what a lot of you know. And so as a new agent, if you're here, like who's been in the industry for less than 3 years? Who's been in the industry less than 2 years? Who's been in the industry less than a year? Nice. You're in the right room.
That's awesome.
You're in there. Yeah, give them a hand.
And then, and part of that too, I want to piggyback on that because I think events like this, even 8% or even a small hangout or whatever, you got to get out of your comfort zone. I think networking itself can be awkward, right? So it takes a certain level of uncomfortability to go out and like, dude, I don't even necessarily know what I'm talking about, but I got to go meet with these people and network with them and communicate in a way to where I'm like, hey, not necessarily I need help, but I just want to learn from you. It's uncomfortable. It can be tough to where, man, kudos to you, dude. Like you've been in less than a year. The fact that you already have on your mind, and I know you're about to do stuff with Cody and just being here. Like what Cody said in the training, which you showed up. And that showing up is just the most important part, man. Is like as long as you show up, dude, it can be awkward. Like just soak it in and just absorb that, man. I love that, dude. The fact that you've been in less than a year and you already are grasping the fact that like you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. Even where'd Brandon go? Brandon, who was sitting just right here. I just met him maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. To where literally he was just like, dude, I just want to get lunch, and I'm like, all right, let's do it like right now. Let's go today. So we go get lunch. I get a call, and it's actually from a guy who wanted health insurance, and he's a multimillionaire that I'm good friends with. So I sent him to Brandon. Now Brandon has now made like almost $5,000 revenue because of just going to lunch with me, and now I have a now I have a friend. But now not only do I have a peer in the industry or a referral partner, I have a friend. I also, hey dude, you coming to the event? Oh yeah, man, for sure. And I was like, dude, sign up for Cody's thing too. So he signed up for Cody's thing, and what do you know? Now he's going to benefit from Cody's services as well. And it's just simple word of mouth. I mean, that is literally what networking comes down to. It's like just talking. Like sometimes you just got to get out there, get out of your comfort zone a little bit. Dad I always preach this, and it's like what changed my life is that the Bill Gates of this world were not made in their comfort zones. They weren't, right? So then what can I do? If I'm not good at speaking, then work on it.
But you are though.
Yeah, I'm trying. My goal is speaking at 8%. But
there you go.
Anyways, so if you could give us,
I think I know somebody.
Yeah, Andy, I'll be in touch.
There you go.
He's like, dude, come on, I'm already swamped. No, if you could give one nugget that you would give to anybody, regardless of industry or the vertical within the industry, to level up their agency, what would that be?
Oh, if I had to give just one, and also while I'm thinking, thank you and Tony for all the nice things you guys said about me. But at the end of the day, for those that don't know me, it's not about me. I'm a part of this industry and doing the things I am and writing down I want to help every insurance agent in the world every single day because I really want to. And I've seen how much it's helped others by doing that, And so I had to think of okay, one nugget specifically that's going to help. It is, I would say the absolute best thing I could say is make a decision and commit to doing something this year. Something big, something that scares you to death. Something that you wake up and there is massive amounts of fear. And the second piece of that though is I shared this in the training, you have to go tell everyone it's going to happen. Because I'm telling you, that's when something special starts to happen, is when I get past operating in a place of fear, and I put out that I'm going to do X, 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 and then I tell everyone that it's going to happen. It forces me to wake up. And so if you're in a spot where you're like, dude, I need to wake up, man. I need to level up. I need to go all in. I need to show I got some guts. I need to make 2021 special because 2020 sucked maybe, right? I don't know. If that's true, then the answer is commit to doing something immediately that scares you to death.
That's good. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you.
And your mom put a bow on it for you, too.
Boom.
We're a true family business.
I love it. Thank you, buddy. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got another one you're going to love. It's right there. Click on it. See you in there. Most insurance agents wake up, we get in the office, it's 9 a.m., I'm gonna get some coffee, I'm gonna go talk to Susie by the printer, I'm gonna go hang out with Joe in his office, I'm gonna go to 2-hour lunch, I'm gonna need to make calls, but you know what, I don't know, I need to get all the details there.